you got a call from your friend asking you where salt is on your shelf, and you gave that your friend a direction that they should check the third row and the fourth column. So they move that way, they get to a particular point, and that is where the salt is on that your shelf in your kitchen. What you gave your friend is an address, right? With that address, they were able to locate the particular position where you have the salt stored on your shelf. That is exactly the way your memory works. So when that picture enters your phone, it goes to an empty space in that your shelf, in that your memory. So see your memory as a shelf. Now the picture is 100 MB. If you break it down, it is thousands and billions of zeros and ones data. So even maybe one cell on that your shelf in the memory cannot even contain that picture. So that picture will have to utilize plenty section on the shelf in the memory, and it now has an address. So whenever you want to access that picture, maybe you want to just go and view it from your gallery, you want to upload it to TikTok or wherever, you want to send it to somebody, your phone has the address to where the picture is being stored on the memory. So with that, it is able to find it, and you pick it, you view it, or you send it to anybody. Now, when you delete it, what exactly happens? Remember, energy can either be created or destroyed. So when you delete it, you're only deleting the address of that picture. So that picture is still in your shelf. So for example, that your kitchen now, the address of the salt is the third row and the fourth column, right? When you now forget where the salt is, the salt doesn't disappear, the salt is still there. So if it doesn't go anywhere, how does your memory now freeze up if the data is still in your memory? So what happens there is, when you delete that picture, remember it is the address that is being deleted, not the data of the picture itself. So your memory tells the device that I have space, so because the owner of this entire memory has deleted the address of this particular picture, which means it doesn't need it anymore. So another thing can now come in. It tells the phone that, okay, if the memory initially was 100 MB, then it will now have a space of 100 MB. So when you now send or receive another picture, it is now free to go and replace what was there initially. Remember, this data is in zeros and ones, so it will now go there and replace it with the new set of zeros and one again. So in the sense of this shelf now, your friend has forgotten the location of the salt. You now go and buy, let's say you buy Maggi, you now want to put it, because the location is no longer there. You see that those parts is the empty part of the shelf. You now just push the new product there, and it will push out the old one. So that's how it works when you delete something from your phone. So on the next video, because this one is also getting long, I will explain how the recovery system also works.